Welcome to the first year 8 theory video. During the course of this year, you'll be taking 3 different tests, one each term. The content we'll be looking at are muscular systems, skeletal systems, and aerobic and anaerobic respiration. There are 12 main muscles that we are going to focus on today. There are more muscles than this in the body, but these are just the ones that you specifically need to know.
In the picture on the left, you can see at the shoulder we have the deltoid. Below that, between the elbow and the shoulder, we have the biceps, and then we have the pectoralis major. This muscle here is also sometimes known as the pec. Along the side of the body, we have the external obliques, and at the top of the thigh, we have the hip flexors. Between the hip and the knee, we have the quadriceps, and then below the knee, we have the tibialis anterior. On the back of the body, between the shoulder and the elbow, we have the triceps. And then running along the back, we have the latissimus dorsi, and then we also have the gluteus maximus, also sometimes referred to as the gluteals. Between the hip and the knee, at the back of the leg, we have the hamstrings, and between the knee and the ankle, running down the back of the leg, we have the gastrocnemius.
Muscles transfer force to bones through tendons. They move our bones and associated body parts by pulling on them. This process is called muscle contraction. However, muscle contraction cannot act to push the bone back to its original position, and because of this, muscles work in antagonistic muscle pairs. One muscle of the pair contracts to move the body part, whilst the other muscle in the pair then contracts to return the body part back to its original position. Muscles that work like this are called antagonistic pairs. In an antagonistic muscle pair, as one muscle contracts, the other muscle relaxes or lengthens. The muscle that is contracting is called the agonist, and the muscle that is relaxing or lengthening is called the antagonist.
The last thing you need to know for this test are the different antagonistic muscle pairs. There are 5 pairs you need to know. The biceps and triceps are one pair, hamstrings and quadriceps are another, gluteus maximus and the hip flexors work together, gastrocnemius and tibialis anterior work together, and the pectoralis major and the latissimus dorsi. The biceps and triceps would work together when performing a bicep curl. The bicep would be contracting when lifting upwards, whilst the tricep would be relaxing to allow the movement to occur. The hamstrings and quadriceps. These could be used when shooting in football. The quadriceps would be contracting when kicking the ball, whilst the hamstrings would be relaxing to allow the movement to take place. The gluteus maximus and hip flexors. These would be used when performing a tuck in trampolining. The hip flexor would be contracting when lifting the knees upwards into the chest, while the gluteus maximus would be relaxing to allow the movement. The gastrocnemius and tibialis anterior. These would be used when taking off in the triple jump. The gastrocnemius would be contracting when going onto your toes, whilst the tibialis anterior would be relaxing. The pectoralis major and latissimus dorsi would work together when performing the butterfly stroke in swimming. The latissimus dorsi would be contracting when bringing the arms back under the water, whilst the pectoralis major would be relaxing to allow the movement to occur.
If you want to know more about these topics, then please search for BBC Bite Size and search for the relevant topic to gain more insight. Specifically, you need to know the names and locations of the muscles on the body, how muscles allow movement to occur, and the 5 antagonistic pairs. Good luck, Year 8.